Let's go get 'em. Hey, it's your boy Snake Eye, Bomb First TV checking in. First off, salute to the notification military. Bombs on that like button before we even get lit. Let's get right into it. Harith Augustus. What went wrong? The latest autopsy, Chicago man dies of multiple gunshot wounds. Medical examiners on Sunday released the cause of death of 37-year-old Harith Augustus, who shooting Saturday not far from his home on the city's south side set off violent protests. Police plan for to release footage from officer body worn camera later Sunday, which we got the footage on Bond First TV, and it's a violent graphic footage. Make sure you get the kids out of here, man. Hey, the Reverend Jesse Jackson called the shooting a tragedy and says in a statement that it's a blessing that Augustus didn't bring his 5-year-old daughter with him to work at the barber shop as he normally does. The Chicago has had a troubled history of police shooting, and Jesse Jackson referenced the 17-year-old killing of Laquan McDonald, who was shot 16 times in 2014. Officer identified the man who fatally shooting by a Chicago police officer led to a clash between officers and angry residents as 37-year-old Harith Augustus. The Cook County Medical Examiner's Office released Augustus' name on Sunday, a day after an officer shot and killed him not far from his home on the city's south side. Police say officers on patrol spotted what they suspected was a gun in Augustus' waistband Saturday evening. They say when they attempted to question him, he broke free and ran and was shot when it appeared he was reaching for a weapon. Angry residents about the shooting clashed with police, and some in the crowd threw rocks and bottles at officers, who struck protesters with their baton. 4 people were arrested and 4 officers were treated for minor injury. They also plan to release the camera and surveillance footage which shows Augustus had what appeared to be a gun. Police said that the body camera shows the man who was fatally shot by officers was armed with what appeared to be a handgun, as we just said. Department spokesman Anthony Gullamy also said Sunday that officers found 2 magazines of bullets along with the gun at the site of Saturday evening shooting on the south side. He says the gun and magazine have been tested. It also sparked the clash between residents and officers. Police say 4 people were arrested and some suffered minor injuries from what being pelted with rocks, bottles, and including some filled with urine. Hey, well, let's get right into it, man. This is crazy. Hey, drop the comment. I got the video. I got the news clip. Hey, hit that bell to get notified every time we upload this Bomb First TV. This your boy Snake Eye. Let me know. Do y'all think that's a gun? Look like a gun. Hey, y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm out. Yes, sir.
That's right, Kristen. You can see the podium back there set up for the news conference. We're told it's about 15 minutes away. Police so far have said remarkably little about this police-involved shooting, which happened around 5:30 this afternoon in the South Shore neighborhood near the corner of 71st and Chapel. Now, we are told that almost immediately people began flocking to the scene, angry about the shooting, some of that anger turning physical. As you can see, it was and continues to be a very tense scene of about 40 Chicago police officers forming a blockade behind the yellow crime scene tape, while scores of angry residents and protesters chant and shout and scream at the police. Now, witnesses say there was a heavy police presence in the area throughout the day. They say the man who was shot and killed either worked as a barber or owned a barber shop in the South Shore community. Some tell us he was known to have a concealed carry permit. And we talked to a number of people who witnessed the shooting, and while their accounts differ slightly, they all feel the use of deadly force was not justified.
Grab his cigarettes. He had the cigarettes in his hand when they gunned him down.
How quickly did they do it?
Fast, so fast. The man didn't even make it across the street.
Were they telling him to stop?
No, they didn't say nothing. The police didn't say anything.
When he came through the cars, the cop in the truck who drove by me hopped out of the car and shot him 6 or 7 times. And that's what happened. He was walking across the street.
Did he have a gun? Did he?
They say he had a gun. He wasn't making a threatening movement. He was walking across the street. He wasn't doing anything.
The man we believe is Snoop. He's one of the barbers from 71st Street. Productive citizen. He's not a thug. He's not a gang member. He's not a documented gang member. He had, like, it's shocking, you know.
the man who was shot by police was dead on arrival at Jackson Park Hospital. Again, police not saying much about this shooting up to this point. We are awaiting a news conference. It's about to begin here in about 15 minutes. We're told that Chief of Patrol Fred Waller will be speaking to us about what happened tonight to incite that crowd.